Yo, because if you don't, you're kind of sitting here kind of weird, right? Let's go.
I'ma keep ripping live till there's no more left in me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. I'ma keep ripping live till there's nothing left in me. Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. DC, that B4L, reppin' that star, I do it so well. It's Puma on the toes, but the stars on the clothes. I'm Starboy, fresh at the DF Dub. Yeah, I'm a hard hitter. Don't stare to fit, it'll ego hit you. What is you saying, man? Look at the swag. Please do forgive the brag. I'ma pull up later in the Cowboy Jag. Don't you slip on the drip, I'm flossing the sauce. Go so hard for the star. Yeah, that be win, lose, or draw. If you take a L, get the F off my block. Cowboys win. Guachos, pour up the shots. Really can't help it, got a star status. Even got it tatted on my arm. Yes, we be 5 ring strong. Left a little room cause it's quest for the six. Starboy really reppin' this shit. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. I'ma keep rippin' live until there's no more left in me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. I'ma keep rippin' live until there's nothing left in me. Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys to the death for me.
Yeah, tell me who the number one fan. Yeah, Mr. Westside, I'm the man. Dallas Cowboys from my head to the toes. They better recognize who the fuck I am. Damn, haters run their mouth like a bitch when they team ain't shit and my team stay lit. Yeah, I'm about to rep this shit to the day I die in an all blue casket. If you wanna get with a club with love, tell Star Status Westside sent ya. Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame. Emmett Smith is our main. Game time, prime time, all the time. Your team ain't never on TV like mine.
What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast, and we are live in the building, man. And I got the big time show with me.
Out.
Go ahead, hit the button. I know you already hit it, but hit it again.
I already hit it again for you. Yeah. The explosiveness is in it. You see, you know, I don't mean to interrupt your intro, but you can't put. I mean, when y'all see this screen, I mean, just look at the explosiveness right here. Just both of us. Just, when you see these two guys here together like this, y'all already know what time it is. I'm done.
Lord. Yes, Lord. Hey man, I'm trying to get live on Twitter. I don't know. I paid the $11, but I don't know why they tripping. But it's not going live, fellas. So on Twitter. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm about to share my link on Twitter, and I'm hoping that you guys. Oh yeah, there it goes. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna share it. But you know what's funny? I know it did unlock upgrade. I did that already. What is you talking about? That's crazy. I paid it this morning.
If you were with me last night, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me explain what Twitter has done to content creators. So y'all have to forgive us. We still trying to figure everything out. But we will. For those of you that hopefully are on Twitter, we ain't left you. We just got to get everything straight. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, and I'm about to pay this crap for a third time because I know I literally just paid it. I paid the $11. They took it off my Cash App card. I got the notification and it's still not doing it. So like all content creators do, I'm gonna panic and pay for it again. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what we do.
What other choice do you have right now?
That's what we do. Like that's what we do. Like we.
But in the meantime, Elon Musk, get your stuff together, man. You can't take it out your card and then act like we ain't paid it. Now, let's not do that.
Like, come on, bro. Like, my thing is this: how you charging someone to go live on a platform that's your platform? That doesn't make no sense, bro.
No, it don't. It's just it's American. What's the word I'm looking for here? I don't know. Capitalism. Yeah, it's capitalism at its finest.
And you know the cool thing about the game is he did it. Timing in life is sometimes like just as important as everything else, right? So it's like instead of like waiting until like, you know, start of dropping it when it first came out, you know what I'm saying? You let everybody get all built up and get everybody get dependent on the platform and get dependent on it. And guess what? Oh yeah,
Snatch that rug from under you.
yeah. It's going forward. It's gonna be it's gonna be $12 just to go live on the platform to use the same platform that you've been using every day. You know what I'm saying?
Bingo.
Nothing. So is gonna get any extra features? Nah, no extra features. Just so you can turn it on. You know what I mean? Well,
Right.
yo, man, I'm gonna try to get this thing fixed so I can get on live on Twitter. But if I don't, we will figure it out at some point, man. But you guys already know what it is, man. I appreciate everybody for watching, man. It is your boy West Coast. This is the Cowboys training camp live show, man. This show is going to be live every day about between 11 and 11:30 each day. Why? Because that's when training camp actually starts about 11 every day. So each day you guys will be planning your day to go live around 11 to 11:30 each day, so we can watch Cowboys participate in training camp. And then as my drive home, I will be breaking down what I saw, and then later on that night, we'll be going through a little bit more off from what I saw. You know what I'm saying? So if you are interested in being a part of training camp, all you got to do is, if you're not able to get there, all you got to do is hit that like, share, and follow button right there, and stay connected. As long as you stay connected, then guess what? You're not gonna miss anything from this year's training camp, because I will be in the building. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Hey, this year my kids listen to me. All my kids got a year older this year. That's crazy, right? All my kids. That's freaking crazy, right?
Wow.
Yeah, all my kids got a year older.
Time flying too, man.
Exactly. So because of that, man, listen to me, man. Training camp is a little different this year, man. At least for West Coast it is. It's a little bit different this year. So I need everybody to listen to what I'm doing. First off, training camp, all those fee features that we typically got, they're not free anymore. You know what I'm saying? Being able to walk around and do all those things are not free anymore. You know what I'm saying? Jerry's charging $250 for VIP access, basically the same. They're doing the same thing Twitter's doing. Jerry's going to charge me $250 to stand in the exact same place I was last year. Now I'm gonna hope that my security guards and all the yellow jackets that hold me down, baby, they hold me down, baby. For all the folks that hold me down, you feel me? I'm gonna hope they hold me down again, baby. But I don't want to put my whole platform on the backs of me shaking hands with the right security guard. So what I'm gonna do this year is I'm gonna do the same thing I'm doing right now. I'm about to pay for this Twitter, so I can be premium, even though I already played on that. I just paid $18 now.
You know what? I'm looking at mine. I do. Is my channel on yours right now? No.
Twitter's no.
I'm in the same boat you in. This is crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all forgive us, but we learning as we talk. I need to do the same thing.
Yeah. I'm trying to it's talking about I gotta get verified on my ID and some other stuff. What the heck? Just on my computer. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I do know this. We are here, and I just paid $18 to go live on Twitter, so your ass better be watching it. Like, for real. Like, no cap. You know what I'm saying? I just paid $18 for y'all to watch me on Twitter. So y'all ass better be watching it. You know what I'm saying? But yo, man, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's go ahead and get into the nitty-gritty of what we actually came to do, man. And that is to talk Cowboy content and Cowboy football. So let's go ahead and do this thing, man. No, neither one of our Twitters are connected. So it's training camp. You guys know what it is. Let's go through this. Let's say what's up to everybody that's in the comment box. You guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's two things you guys must do. First thing you must do is you must hit that star button, that share button. So I need each and every person right now to hit that share button, and then I need you guys to hit that star button. Can I get that hit that share button, then hit that star button. Also, if you guys see at the bottom down there, there's our cash apps. Our cash apps are up there. Almost hit my foot. Mine is West Coast 1482. OG's is the Big Time Show. The Big Time Show. It's all one word. You know what I'm saying? I need you guys to hit those cash apps. I appreciate y'all for sending super chats and things like that. But if you're trying to assist in helping us get this content to training camp, I need you guys to hit that cash app. Also, shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to West Coast Frenchies. Appreciate those. We got two Frenchies still available, Merle's, male and female. And then also shout out to Rogue Shop, a.k.a. West Coast Cannabis, man. We got some of the best cannabis in the world, brought to you by Rogue Shops, man. So if you guys are looking for either one of those, some of the best cannabis in the world, or if you're looking for some Frenchies, please inbox me. Also, I got jerseys on deck. I got a couple Micah Parsons jerseys left. I got Ezekiel Elliott jerseys left, and I got some Dak and Trevon Diggs jerseys left. So I got the new Zeke 15 jersey. So if you're looking for one of those, I should have wore one today. But if you're looking for one of those, I got you. But I wanted to wear this jersey right here because this jersey is actually kind of important to me and important to this show. Why? Because this is the jersey I'm going to be giving away. You know what I'm saying? This is the jersey I'm going to be giving away. I'm going to be honest with you. This is Randy Gregory's practice jersey. It was given to me. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this right here. Every year, you know, when someone changes the number, they give the, you know what I'm saying? So this was actually Randy Gregory's jersey. Somebody else will earn a 94 this year, but I'm going to tell y'all this right here. This was the jersey that he had on when I interviewed him. He took it off after the interview and gave it to me. All right, so long story short, and the reason why he did that is because Randy Gregory, a lot of people don't know that Randy Gregory was actually my little brother's roommate in college, so I knew him growing up.
Wow.
Yeah, when they went to Arizona Western, it's a JUCO out there in AZ. It's considered a bounce back school.
Mm-hmm.
And bounce back schools are basically when you have kids that are like top recruits and they get in a little
hard time.
Had a little trouble. You know what I'm saying? My brother had a baby. You know what I'm saying?
It's almost like junior college.
Exactly. It's exactly what it is, actually.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Junior college, yeah.
But they just specifically deal with football players. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they were roommates. They were roommates at Arizona Western out there in Arizona and out there in Yuma. So, I mean, I know him, got a lot of pictures with him, really good guy. That's why I rode with him so hard, too, man, because I knew him personally, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, good guy. But, yeah, this is the Cowboys practice jersey. This is official jersey. This is a jersey he wore at practice every day, you know what I'm saying? And I will be giving this jersey away, you know what I'm saying? It's only $10 to get into the raffle. And the second place will be going home with a Dallas Cowboys, Micah Parsons, or actually, I'm going to give away a Ezekiel jersey. The second place is going to go home with a Ezekiel Elliott number 15 jersey. I got size small through 10X, so don't matter. I got your size, you know what I'm saying? It's only $10 to enter in the raffle. I got 5 people entered already in the raffle. All you got to do is hit that Cash App and then hit raffle on it. I'm going to be posted on the page today, so you guys make sure you guys stay connected and stay tuned.
It's going to be a hot jersey to sell too, because most people don't have the 15. So, and everybody loves Zeke. So you're gonna make some money with that one, bro.
Yeah, and then, I remember Zeke, man. Zeke was the first universal star that the Cowboys had, because there were people. I remember when Zeke was a rookie, I would go to a Cowboys game and I would see so many people with Ezekiel Elliott, Ohio State jerseys on, right? And I asked this one dude. It was a Cincinnati Bengals when we played the Cincinnati Bengals, and I asked somebody. I was like, "Yo, why do you have I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Why you don't have a Cowboys or the Bengals?" And he's like, "Because I'm not a Cowboy fan or a Bengals fan.
I'm a Zeke fan.
I'm a Zeke fan." And that's exactly what he told me. You know what I'm saying? At a Cowboy game. You know what I'm saying? I'm nosy. I just want to know, because I wanted to know what side he was on. Is you on their side or my side? Because Cleveland, Ohio, I'm thinking he's probably a Ohio kid.
Yeah.
That area who likes Zeke. You know what I'm saying? Who's a Cincinnati Bengals fan. But he was neither. He's literally straight up said, he's like, "Man, I'm neither one."
Yeah. And you got to go back to that time, as far as, because a lot of people have forgotten that when Dak was a rookie, he was ranked as the 3rd quarterback on the depth chart. Zeke was the presumed starter immediately coming in. So he was a star coming in to play. Dak was, waiting on his turn. It came rather quickly, but nobody wasn't talking about Dak when he first, got to the Cowboys, by no means.
Nah, they wasn't. I mean, they weren't talking about him, and until they,
to the end of his rookie year. He's been on the hot press ever since.
Facts. So, yo, man, hey, let's go ahead and get this thing jumping and bopping. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that share button. If you have not already, make sure you guys hit that star button. If you haven't already, make sure you hit all buttons that can get you into this live show. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys hit them. That's the star button. That's the Cash App button. That's the Facebook button. And most important, that's the share button. Hit that share button, because absolutely sharing is caring and is absolutely free. You know what I'm saying? So I need you guys to hit that share button. We are sitting at about 60 people total up in here. You guys know this content's a totally different once we get live. I know it's a couple people up that are live right now too. And salute to them for bringing content too. We always want to make sure that we bring in content no matter who it is. So salute to them if you're watching them too. As long as you're watching, that's the only thing that matters. But if you can, please hit that share button. Please hit that star button, hit that follow button as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing popping. Let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying?
Roll, dog. Let's roll. Let's roll.
So, yo, man, Cowboys we are now, what's today? The 16th. We're about 10 days, man. We're about 10 days from first off and foremost, shout out to the NFL for making it so dramatic and dramata, and I just made up that word, and toxic and toxicala. I just made up that word too. Toxicalist. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying toxic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But spin on it. But the off season be so toxic and so moving that you don't even feel like it literally felt like we played last week. You know what I'm saying? So salute to the NFL for keeping us entertained, right? Salute to them, bro. Like we just glazed bad. We went smashing through the draft, smashing through free agency. This is technically the suck. We're technically in the suck, and honestly, it ain't really sucked that bad because we got a bunch of stuff to talk about. Shout out to the Dallas Cowboys for not signing their quarterback and not signing their wide receiver and giving us a gang of stuff to talk about, man.
The whole summer, man.
The whole summer. Imagine if the Cowboys would have actually signed CeeDee Lamb, if they would have actually signed Dak Prescott, if they would have actually signed their head coach. What would we be talking about right now?
Stuff from last year.
Realistically, what would we be talking about? We would be talking about what can the Cowboys do to get better. That's what we'll be talking about. So let's go ahead and let's run through everything the Cowboys didn't do and give you guys our updates and opinions on it. First, starting off with CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb did not get signed. 10 days away from training camp. Will he be there? Yes or no?
No. He will not be there, and let the fun begin for that. That's just more material, again, for content creators to talk about. Because obviously he's not like Dak. I never put CD into the role or the category of a corporate cowboy where he always does the right thing and all that kind of stuff. He's not going to do it and say, hey, y'all going to take care of me, or he don't have Dak Prescott's attitude, bottom line, or the way that Dak does things. He showed you that in the voluntary workouts. He didn't show up. He wasn't going to show up, and he's going to try to play a little hardball with Jerry and see what happens. That's just where I feel.
Is it really hardball, or is it really like doing what you got to do, though?
Well, I think the word hardball may not be the answer. Let's just say, let's just play a little poker, see who budges first. I believe because of what he's making this year, I think he's making 17.9 million. So which means that if he doesn't show up, if for those that may think he ain't gonna play at all, it's kind of hard for me to believe that he's gonna give up $1 million a game. I just can't see that. He's under contract, so he's under contract now, but I just can't see that. So I think he, at what point will he show up? That remains to be seen. But when we first started out to answer West Coast question, there's just nowhere in the world I don't think he's going to be there if he doesn't have something in place.
And like CeeDee Lamb, you can't, man. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like if I'm like guys like Brandon Ayuk, they should be on the phone with CeeDee Lamb. Like, bro, you better not show. The hell's wrong with
you? Yeah, it's bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than you. What you do kind of going to affect us.
Yeah, so I turned myself off. I know everybody heard today that Brandon Ayuk from the I always say his name wrong, but he is requesting a trade away from the 49ers. Why? Because he's kind of in the same situation as CeeDee Lamb is, and that is that he wants to get paid and they're not trying to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that means he must have had a conversation, because a few weeks ago he was saying that, he want to be here and, looking forward to play with his teammates and all that. And then he come out a couple weeks later, now he's saying the same thing he started off with. So there's been some type of communication there, obviously, and it wasn't good, at least for him. So that's what I take away from that.
Not good, then. So think about this now. If you're CeeDee Lamb, if you're Brandon Ayuk, you are almost in the same. You almost technically in the same boat, low key.
Yeah. You got a guy who made a Pro Bowl last year. Of course, CD, was all pro. But it's obvious the value for him. I'm speaking about Ayuk, because I really don't have to speak about the value for CeeDee Lamb. But Ayuk's value is way up there, especially when Debo got hurt. Ayuk took over, and they know what his value means to the team. So it's really not about with him, the years and all the other stuff that go along with this, he proved his value to the team, and now he wants to get paid. It just so happened to be a contract year that that he has to get paid. So I understand completely where he is. And on that note, what Wes said, they are in the same boat because CD is on the same tip. Like, I have value here. You can't go nowhere without me. You don't have really a great wide receiving court with me. I mean, without me. So it's really all about value. And it's no more valuable receiver or proven last year, in my view, than Tyreek Hill and CeeDee Lamb. Is just no question. Those two were the most valuable, if you want to say that, the most valuable wide receivers in the league last year. I know there's a couple of names that you can bring up for argument, but I know some folks want to say AJ and all that type of stuff, but no receiver is more valuable than Tyreek Hill and CeeDee Lamb to their team.
Facts. So, and let's just be real. Debo is not really a wide receiver.
No.
He's a tweener. If you take his rushing stats out and what he does as a rusher, his wide receiver stats does not say number one.
No.
So Brandon Ayuk is their number one theoretically. Debo is just their best player, overall player. But when they're throwing the ball, that's who they need to be throwing the football to.
Yeah.
And guess what? To be honest with the Dallas Cowboys, CeeDee Lamb, and when it comes to everything, he's probably our best player right now. If you had to say who are two best players on offense, your quarterback or CeeDee Lamb. Athletically, CeeDee Lamb. Why? Because he's not been as hurt as much.
No, he has not been hurt.
CeeDee Lamb is your Micah Parsons of your offense.
Yes. He stirs the drink right now.
So and it's crazy because if we were going into a big game and we were like, damn, Micah can't play, we would instantly be like, oh my God, who's gonna get to the quarterback?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb is that dude, bro. Like, he's that guy for us on offense. I made a video. My only video for the playoffs was this: Cowboys going to Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb, because that's the only thing I had.
Then we got. Yeah.
Hey, talk real quick. Let me grab my ID.
Go ahead. So the truth is as he just said, when you talk about value again, what he just said about CeeDee Lamb. I mean, it gets no higher. You take him out this lineup, or you go to training camp, and all you telling me is that I just got Brandon Cooks and Jalen Tolbert. I mean, that's nothing, at least to me, to get excited about. We already know how questionable the running game is, at least from our running back committee, as they say. So if you got a committee and that's not highly dependable upon, then if you don't have CD there, I mean, what you got on offense? Jake Ferguson, you're not winning nowhere. He ain't Travis Kelce. You know what I'm saying? Travis Kelce, the only tight end that I know that's present that, and there's some other good ones that can dominate a game as far as receiving goes and can actually get you to a Super Bowl, actually. Kelce is that dude like that. But Jake Ferguson ain't ready to be the number one guy. You take CD away, your number one option as a pass guy is Jake Ferguson. That ain't nothing to get excited about. Not to me. If you telling me Jalen Tolbert and Brandon Cooks are your wide receivers, that's not nothing. I mean, CD has to get signed. It's no question. He has to get signed in order to do what we're gonna do. He has to be there.
Yeah, and the Cowboys throwing the ball exclusively to their tight end, that's not their offense.
No.
That's not our offense. That's Kansas City's offense. Kansas City has perfected that. That's why they don't even pay for wide receivers like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you have the clear best tight end in all of football, you can cut back on things because you're going to throw the ball to him, and he turns into a wide receiver when he starts going down the field.
Exactly. That's what Brady did with Gronk and Hernandez. They are the only ones that can do that.
But that was their offense.
That was their offense. That was the offense. Not us.
That's not our offense. That's not how our offense is built.
No. So, we just give you a couple reasons why it has to happen. everybody else that y'all might say we don't need them and trade them and don't sign them, let them walk and all that type of stuff. You can't say that with CD. I saw somebody in the comments said trade CD away for Amari Cooper and a first round pick. Why would we trade away a younger CD to an older Amari Cooper
who they didn't want? Cowboys did not want.
they didn't want him in the first place. I mean, that's why they let him go.
So they traded him. They traded him away.
Yeah. They escorted him out. They sent him to purgatory, actually. They'd send him to Cleveland, thinking Cleveland was going to be good. That's what they did. But why would you trade away a young receiver like that, a dominant young receiver who's already proven what he is? No, you got to sign CD now.
Or a wide receiver, you can't even, and then think about this. And then if you're thinking you can draft one, you can't even use the draft pick till next year. Draft picks are meaningless, bruh.
Yeah.
That's like someone giving you a freaking a free voucher to get in Dallas Cowboys. No, to get into the draft. Well, guess what? The draft ain't till next year.
Yeah.
So you can use it. You can get into the draft for free for sure. But you're gonna have to wait all the way till next year.
And keep in mind, even though usually the wide receiver pool is pretty thick for the draft. However, if you're talking about some of these day one wide receivers, we won't get them because the Cowboys gonna win at least 10 games. So you're gonna be drafting low. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be drafting in the 20s. The real good wide receivers are usually in the top 10. Top 10, I mean, no question about that now.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, bro. Like, I'm really not at this point of Dak's career. I'm not trying to give him a rookie wide receiver.
No, I know, not now.
Dak has earned the right to have a veteran receiver, bro. He has earned the right to have one. Like, bro, he's earned the right to do that. Like, think about this. They don't even do that to Patrick Mahomes. Every year, you know what they do? They get him veteran receivers. God, they may not. This might be your first time throwing the ball to him, but this ain't the first time them catching the ball. You know what I'm saying? They go get them veteran receivers. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do that to Dak. You're not trying to do that to Dak. And think about this. A receiver that's good enough, you're not trying to lose that many games to go get him. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to lose some games to go get him.
You got to lose a lot of games getting to the top 10. I mean, the Cowboys are nowhere near being in have a top 10 draft pick type team. This team still is going to win, just like, everybody kind of settling down now. I didn't say in the last few days where a lot of people are still saying, if you look at Vegas gives the odds to the Cowboys to win the NFC East still. Even after all this talk, after all this negativity, they have them ahead of Philadelphia. All you got to do is go check it out. They have them listed as the team to win the NFC East. So we're talking about a team that automatically will not, if they do that, of course, they would not be drafting until 17 on down. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things that y'all want really is unrealistic because of your quarterback being a winner. Now, I know that's going to cause controversy, what I just said there, but it's the truth. The dude wins enough games where you'll never get these type of guys that y'all talking about.
Hey, yo, and my boy right here has a really, really good point. He said, you read that comment.
He said facts about the Chiefs, and the only thing CD gets traded for is 2 firsts and a young wide receiver like Drake London or T. Higgins or Garrett Wilson. That's about it. In other words, what Chris the Rebel is saying is, if you're going to trade away CD, you better get a whole lot back for it because CD has earned that right now to, a 2-time All-Pro, a 2-time Pro Bowler, leads the league in receptions, guaranteed 1,500 yards plus if he's healthy. This dude is the truth. So you're going to get a whole lot back for him. You just ain't trading one pick. That's what he's saying. And then what he also saying is you getting an equal value, somewhat of, I ain't going to say equal value, but somebody that's real good that defensive coordinators have to respect if you're going to trade him away. Every name he put down there, Drake London, T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson, these are guys that defensive coordinators have to respect. You don't want to just talk about, hey, Jalen Tolbert is a good fill-in. Ain't nobody scared of Jalen Tolbert.
Hey, and think about this, OG. Imagine trading CeeDee Lamb away because you don't want to pay him to then go get a guy like Drake London who then becomes CeeDee Lamb, and then you end up doing what?
Yeah.
not paying him.
Not
either.
paying him. Mm-hmm.
So all you would do is push the problem down the field 2 years.
Yeah, that's all you're doing. And one thing that, again, that we know about Dak Prescott is this.
He gonna throw that ball.
He makes number one receivers. He makes them. Amari Cooper, I ain't got to say nothing. Y'all saw what he did.
Amari Cooper was on everybody laughed, got mad, they didn't laugh, but people made fun of us when we gave a first round pick to Amari Cooper because people didn't think he was worth it. Let's just be real.
Amari made Amari Cooper until he breathed new life into Cooper, and then here comes CeeDee. Come on now. I mean, they made him a 2-time All-Pro. I mean, come on now. This dude is the truth. So, he would make that guy even better, but you don't want to do that because you already know how Jerry gonna do it. So,
and I'm gonna tell you, Chris the Rebel, unfortunately, he says you got to get a Tyreek Hill ransom. We wouldn't get that type of ransom. You want to know why? Because at least when Tyreek got traded, his team was willing to pay him. His current team was okay with paying him.
Yes, they wanted to. They were upset when he left.
Yeah, he went to Miami because Miami gave him the more guaranteed. Tyreek even said in that interview, he said, "Man, the guaranteed money Miami gave was just unturned." He said,
"You couldn't turn it down.
Turn it down."
Yeah.
But Tyreek said that the Chiefs wanted him.
The Chiefs did want him. They gave him a great contract offer, but he couldn't turn down the money that Miami did. Can't blame him for that. But that's what happened.
And that's the difference between the Cowboys. You're like, the Cowboys are basically saying right now, or at least they're saying to the world, because they're not, remember, think about this. The Cowboys have actually told CeeDee Lamb what they feel he's worth. And you know what he said? He doesn't agree with that.
Mm-hmm. That's all it is.
Because the Cowboys aren't saying that we don't want to give you nothing.
Yeah.
The Cowboys have a number that they have said that CeeDee Lamb has said no to. And that's why they're at this standstill right now, right?
Yeah.
So Tyreek Hill, think about this. He's talking to a team that wants him.
He had 2 teams that wanted him. 2 teams. And Miami, definitely, because they traded away a lot to get him. So they not going to give him up so easy like that. That ain't even happen.
So I say, the reason why I set all that up is to say this. If you're a team that really wants CeeDee Lamb, you know what you do? Wait a year. You wait a year.
You better.
He's only on a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
And guess what? If you're okay with paying him, why does it matter?
There you go. Yeah. Got to wait and see if he hits that unrestricted free agent thing. If he does, it is what it is. But keep this in mind, though. Everybody knows this, that, I don't think he gonna get 2 years. We're gonna get 2 more years out of him because the Cowboys will franchise him. He ain't going nowhere. So it is what it is. So he'll be a friend if they don't get it done this year. And that very well may be the plan. They don't have no problem putting a great player on a franchise tag. They did it to Dak. So I wouldn't be surprised if that may be the plan. If they don't reach that deal, he'll be on a franchise tag next year. They ain't gonna just let him walk. That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Cowboys putting a franchise tag on every player is like every great player is kind of like their choice, their option, because it's because you got to think when the Cowboys look at contracts, they're not looking at they look at it like on the totality of the contract, right? Mm-hmm. So say you draft a dude for like Dak, you draft I'm just giving a thought. You draft a guy for 4 years, you give him a 2-year deal for 4 years. That means he's gonna be making what, $500,000 every year. Mm-hmm. Now, the Cowboys will look at it like this. We will give him a franchise tag on the 5th year for $32 million. Why? Because that means over 4 years, we only paid him how much? $30
million. Is it?
32 plus the 2 that you gave him the first year, right?
Yeah.
So you only gave him 34. So then they'll take that and they'll take 34 and they'll divide it over what? 5 years.
5 years. Yeah.
In their mind, they'll say, damn, we only paid Dak,
they bargained our way out of this thing.
We paid Dak $13 million for 5 years for each year. That's how they're doing their math. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's why the Dallas Cowboys always try to get someone on the franchise tag. Because when you look at it in the totality of what you've paid for him, because you got to think Jerry Jones is looking at it like this. I don't give a damn if it came out this month or last month, it all came out the same pocket. You know what I mean? It's like if I be like, it's like when your lady be like, I don't. Every man hates this when they be like, you know what? You be like, we can't afford that, and she be like, well, I just pay for it when I get paid. You be like, time out.
Yeah.
All the money go in the same account.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is you talking about? If I'm saying we can't get it, we can't get it. You know what I mean? Like, it all goes in the same account.
And when you look at the players that have been under the franchise tag the last 4 or 5 years, you know, usually it's one of our real better players. But it's like it's untold that they factor in the contract negotiation without even talking about it. They factor in on their head the franchise tag. They already know what they're going to do. If they can't get it done, they say, well, we'll keep him for one more year. We'll keep Dak happy or whoever the quarter. We're not going to let him go. We're going to put the franchise. They ain't going to say this in negotiation, but they already know that's what they're going to do. So that's incredible.
Think about this, OG. By them using the franchise tag, you know what they basically tell you? They give you fuel for your own fire. You want to know why? Because by giving me listen, you're telling me I'm not worth it, but you're willing to give me a franchise tag that says that I should be paid top 5 at my position. So that means you're telling me that I'm not worth it while telling me that you're okay with paying me like a top 5 player at my position. Well, think about this. There's only 32 quarterbacks in the NFL. If they're going to pay you at a top 5, that means you are what? One of the better quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yes.
So you see how this
they admit it. They like, just do it a backwards way.
Yeah, it's like, have you seen that picture of like a fish eating its own tail? Like it's just a circle. Like it's not. It's a circle that doesn't make sense because it's like, wait, time out. So you're telling me that I'm not worth getting paid a top 5 salary in the NFL
for years.
For years.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But you're okay with paying me top 5 salary
for this year.
For this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. When you could have taken care of me and knocked your salary cap down and would have helped everything out. Here, let's go ahead and talk. This is what they did with Tony Pollard. They didn't think Pollard was worthy of that type of money, but guess what they did? They franchised him and paid him that anyway for 1 year. Then they let him go ahead and walk. That's what the Cowboys do. They will let you get there. Now, the only one that they didn't do like that was your quarterback. They put Dak on the franchise tag, and then they went ahead and paid him. But everybody else, they'll let you get on down and walk now. It's just that simple. This is what they do.
If I'm CeeDee Lamb, because I ain't gonna lie, Bob Head got a good point, right? Bob Head says CeeDee Lamb will sit out before he signs a 1-year, $17 million deal. It's a good point. But you know what?
I don't think he will.
I think CeeDee Lamb will play before he missed $20 million too, though.
Yeah, I did. He's not gonna give up his whole salary. But you know what, Bob? That's just my opinion. I just don't think that he's gonna give up because that'll really essentially cost him $1 million a game. I just can't see him.
Now, what I will see CeeDee Lamb doing though is shutting it down.
Oh yeah, he ain't gonna. You may not get all in and all out.
Because think about this: if you're gonna, because if you already know the Cowboys are gonna franchise tag you the next year anyway, then it really doesn't matter what I get this year. I can literally have 1 catch for 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
And think about this: if you don't franchise tag me, that's even better. Why? Because I'm a what? Free agent.
Yeah.
Free agent.
And I hate to say it like this because this means speculation is gonna make me sound like I'm making CD. Sound bad. But
no, the Cowboys put him in this position.
But check it out. Any nick, any bruise.
My neck, my back.
Dog, I'm out for 3 weeks.
My neck.
I'm out for 3. Yeah. When you're on a franchise tag, what you used to play through, you sit out now. You sit out now.
Because I'm just telling you the truth. Because you got to think. Franchise tag, that all means what? Guaranteed money.
Yeah.
So why would I come back?
Yeah, it's guaranteed for the whole year. See, everybody remember when Seattle. Now I know we Cowboys.
I come to work, but I'd be like that. I don't ever do nothing at work.
Yeah.
I don't ever do nothing at work.
Do y'all remember when? Do y'all remember?
Balls. That's all
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember.
Yeah. Do you remember when Seattle had Earl Thomas and Earl Thomas was on a franchise tag and he got hurt in the game? What did he do? He flipped when he got hurt. He didn't look at the opposing team. He looked at the Seattle Seahawks. And while he was riding on that cart, he flipped them off. All the way through.
And that is the quintessential picture why every single
Don't want to be on the franchise tag.
Nobody, listen to me. Charles Barkley, the smartest thing he ever said is great players don't play on one-year deals because we have way more to lose than the organization. So factual, bruh.
It's just the truth.
Factual,
bruh.
bruh.
He flipped them off, and then when you come in, and in the Cowboys case, and really probably I ain't just gonna limit to the Cowboys. I say anybody. If you get hurt, let's just say, for instance, you tear your knee up, or let's say worst case scenario, you get an Achilles injury. When you come back and say, hey, it's my time to negotiate on this new deal, okay, you think they're going to really pay you for what they thought you was going to be worth? Because they're going to factor in the injury now. So that's why another reason why you don't want to take a chance of getting hurt. So that's why I was saying what you used to play through, you ain't going to play through that stuff no more. Because you trying to make sure that the following year, if it comes down to you getting your money, you want to be at least close to 100% as you can be so you can get the proper amount of money. So like I said, I hate to say that, but I just believe that there it is. Thank you for finding it, Wes. Ladies and gentlemen, what you seeing on there, the Seattle Seahawks is playing the Arizona Cardinals. And Arizona, Earl tore his leg up, got an ACL if I remember. Right, I think it was. Or he broke his leg. It was one or the other. And he got hurt. And the first thing Earl did, Earl threw his helmet to the side. He knew something was wrong. And my fraternity brother, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, looked right over. Y'all notice behind him is Arizona now. That's their bench. He looked right over there at Seattle. Really, he really wanted to do this to the general manager and the owner. But he looked at the sideline because that's the only people he could do. And everybody there, while he was riding, he held that position right there, flipped the whole team off. That was it. And that's a man that was on the franchise tag. You don't want to be in that position. Nobody that's on a franchise tag
or 1 year
deal be in that position.
Or 1 year
because you don't know. It's kind of like what Clemente said right there, which is the truth. Clemente just said it best. He said after he broke his leg, he was never the same.
And they knew that.
And they knew it, and he never really got paid again. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to protect. At some point, as crazy as it may sound, you may not have the leverage, but you got to protect yourself. Your body, the good Lord above only gave you 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 feet. You got to make as much money as you can for the window that you have, because you don't want to be working when you 50 and 60 years old. So this money got to last. You understand? This money has to last, and you got to make as much money as you can. That's why the guys are looking out for themselves. And I don't blame them. This is the picture that everybody need to have.
Hey, what do you think about this though? What do you think about this though? No, because this is a statement, but we got to talk about this too, because he says no one forced Earl Thomas to play. Bruh, nobody's forcing CeeDee Lamb to play, but you know what's going to happen? When Dak goes out there and he throws the ball to a less inferior wide receiver and he can't make those plays, you know what you're going to hate? You're going to hate CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we don't force them to play, but peer pressure is a motherfucker. Raise your hand if the first cig of weed you ever hit was because some big bro or somebody said, hey, man, hit this.
Yeah, exactly. So you got to, I'm saying, and keep in mind at this time, let's even go back. At this time, Earl Thomas was still the man.
He was still Earl Thomas.
He still was considered one of the top safeties in the game, top 3 at least. So this guy still had love for the game. He still had plenty of gas in the tank. And he just so happened to be one of those guys. The reason why they had to franchise him, because he was possibly going to set the bar for being the highest paid safety in the league at the time, because he was that dude. He still was Earl Thomas. They didn't want to pay him. They sure wasn't gonna pay him after this, and after he broke his leg. So I'm saying at some point, even though the organization, most of them have the leverage, man, you got to take control of your body. And you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I ain't got nothing but about 4-5 more years really to play this thing at a high level. I need to make as much money as I can. I don't plan on working when I'm 50, 60. This generational money got to last generations. You understand? It has to last generations, not just for me. I got kids that I want them to be set off. You know, why they in diapers? They millionaires when they in diapers. This is what it's all about. I'm the only one in the family got this type of opportunity. I got to making as much money as I can. And if I earn the right to be at the top tier of being paid in my position, then I should get paid what I'm worth. And y'all don't want that conversation. Because see, then we got to start talking about Dak again. See, and if the market is saying he should get paid this because of Trevor Lawrence get paid 55, okay.
Jack said, Joe Trent said, if Dak plays on 1-year deal contract, he's playing Russian roulette with his career.
He is, because nobody ain't going to pay him. They're already trying to figure out ways now. Why not to pay him? Why not to make him the highest paid? Why not to pay him 56?
If you do this, all you're gonna do is introduce that same bull crap that's in the NBA, where players just be like, "Oh yeah, I can't go today.
Yeah,
I can't go today."
Yeah,
just
yeah.
You pay all that. Go see LeBron, and LeBron sitting on the sidelines with you. The hell? Yeah. What the hell has LeBron got on a Nike goddamn Da Vinci t-shirt on for?
Yeah, and if anybody on our team should be somewhat skeptical, it should be Dak. He's already had a broken ankle, so he knows what it's like.
On a 1-year deal.
On a 1-year, he knows what it's like. So if anybody should be saying like, please hurry up and take care of me, it should be Dak. Because if Dak get hurt with a season-ending injury, that 55 or 56 is gonna go all the way back down to about 49, 50.
Yeah.
Just that simple.
And I'm gonna tell you something that just popped in my head. You know, it just popped in my head.
Go ahead.
My contract has nothing to do with Dak Prescott.
None.
But it does have something to do with Dak Prescott if he's not here. Because if you're telling me Dak is not going to be here next year, I want $40 million.
Yes.
Because if Dak's not going to be here next year, that means whoever you get, my 1,800 yards is not going to be enough.
Well,
I'm going to have to be even more. Why? Because now it's not about being a good receiver. No. Now it's about being a good receiver while trying to develop.
Watch this. Watch this. Let me support you in what you just said, Wes.
Washington should trade for Brandon Ayuk. On that thought right there, Washington should trade for Brandon Ayuk.
Okay, let me support
on that thought right there.
let me support you with what you just said about CD. Okay, if you don't have Dak Prescott here, CeeDee Lamb, y'all listen to me good right here. CeeDee Lamb will turn into Devontae Adams of last year. What did Devontae Adams do?
Cuss out everybody on the sidelines. Mad.
He ain't had no quarterback. No, the all-pro wide receiver looked like a regular guy.
Yeah, and Devontae Adams was mad all year. He was mad all year.
And Devontae really is still that dude, but it shows you the value of your quarterback. CeeDee Lamb will go back looking like he did with Cooper Rush. What was he averaging with Cooper Rush? 58 yards a game? Come on now. I mean, y'all, it's bigger than what you thinking. This dude, everything goes down. So I'm saying, like, if I'm CeeDee Lamb, if you ain't signing Dak, I'm trying to have a real conversation with Dak to see what the world he gonna do. Because whatever he do is gonna base me on what I'm going to do.
Drew said, wait, so you would pay a slot receiver $40 million? Listen to me. I would play a great player, whatever money it is. Like, listen to me. Twitter charges to go live. Guess who's going to be next? YouTube, Facebook, all them dudes. Want to know why? Because it's free money. It's free money. Why would if you're making $6,000-7,000 a month on social platforms, even if you're making $300-400 a month on social platform, why wouldn't you pay $10 so that you can continue to do it? So they're gonna do it, right? So what I'm saying is this: streaming is making everything billions. Listen to me. You're about to start having kickers signing 3-year deals worth $14-16 million. Why? Because there's so much.
You just had one yesterday, Wes. You just had one yesterday. Just signed it. A kicker yesterday that just signed a 3-year deal for about $11-12 million. You just had it yesterday.
Hey man, y'all know I'll be oblivious if it ain't count. What?
Yes. So it is what it is. Now, Drew, we all know you're a Cowboy hater. So let's get things right. If you're gonna put it out right, then put it out right now. So first of all, he ain't a slot receiver. So that really kills your whole argument. He's a 2-time All-Pro #1 wide receiver. So who
can play in the slot.
He's
outside.
So let's stop that. Okay, so we're not even going to address that because he's an All-Pro #1 wide receiver, and that's what All-Pro wide receivers get. They usually are the top of their position. That's what he is.
That's not but he says no, I'm a realist. Well, see,
no,
I love when people say that though. But see, this is a difference between being a realist and being realistic.
And factual.
Because listen, you can be a realist. Oh, that's a realistic statement. But guess what? Wide receivers aren't important. That might be a real statement, but is it important to the Dallas Cowboys? Because see, we always like to say, oh, the NFL. But guess what? What happens? What works at like what Mama used to say? That's what they do in their house. That don't work in our house. We talking about the Dallas Cowboys. Do we need CeeDee Lamb? Yes, we need CeeDee Lamb.
To us, he all world.
He's all like he is our everything. What are you talking about? Most of y'all don't like Brandon Cooks. Let's just be real. Most of y'all don't even like Brandon Cooks. He's your second receiver. Think about this. Then the folks who don't like Brandon Cooks, y'all don't even know who Brandon Tolbert is.
Jalen Tolbert.
So who else are we trying? What are we doing? Who are we throwing the ball to?
Yeah. It's about value to the team. To the rest of the NFL, Trevor Lawrence is like, he all right. But to the Jacksonville Jaguars, he Joe Montana.
He's damn near $300 million worth.
You understand? So it's about the team. You know, to the rest of the world, Jared Goff is like, you know, I can name about 10 quarterbacks. But to the Detroit Lions, Jared Goff is a Hall of Fame type quarterback to them.
Think about this. Jared Goff is probably, well, they had Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, but they won nothing with Stafford. They weren't winning.
If you ask a Lions fan who their best quarterback in the lab, Goff, give me Jared Goff.
I'm telling you, he the only one that won. Come on now. They had Stafford years, can win no more than 5-6 games a year.
I think they had him 11 years, I think.
Jesus, they had Megatron with them. Still couldn't get nowhere. Come on now. So, you know, it's all about the value of the franchise. That's why, to go back, that's why the Cowboys gave Dak Prescott the $40 million deal when he got it. You understand? Because he was, to us, that valuable. To the rest of the world, y'all say, well, Dak ain't nobody, man. Dak can't do nothing to that. But to the Cowboys at that time, oh my God. Yeah, you had to pay him. See what I'm saying? So
somebody said, would we trade for Ayuk? No, we're totally out of that. We can't even pay our guy.
No. Ayuk, do y'all understand how bad Jerry and Steven have ruined the reputation of the Cowboys? No free agents want to come to Dallas.
You wouldn't even want to come here.
Nobody, exactly. Nobody don't want to come to Dallas. They know you're going to have to go through the mountains and the valleys to get paid. If you get paid, they're watching ESPN just like all of us are. They hear how they got these guys' phone numbers in their phones. They've been on Pro Bowl teams with them, and they know they ain't getting paid. Yeah. Nobody don't want to come to Dallas, man.
Hey, you know how when you be like, you know what I'm saying, you be older and you ain't took your medicine and your sugar be low a little bit. Drew, man. Drew, go take your medicine, OG.
Drew is a Cowboy. I forgot what team.
I know, but this is
everything he gonna say is gonna be.
This is your national warning. This is your national warning for everybody, because Drew may not be the only person, man. It's coming up about that time. Go take your daily pill. He said Goff is better than Dak.
Oh no.
In what world? In what world?
No. Drew is the same guy that said all these guys better than Dak. So I wish you was on the show last night. I would have been interested to see your take on that top 10 quarterback list, which Dak was number 10. You know what I'm saying? I wish you would have been there last. I would have loved to see you because, I looked at the list and some guys didn't even play last year. So for instance, like Joe Burrow, who didn't play last year. Aaron Rodgers didn't play. How in the world Dak behind them? I mean, I'm just saying. And it ain't career-wise. They were going from last season to this season. How in the world can two guys who did not play be ahead of an MVP runner-up? I just don't understand. I wish you would have been there because I would have tried to been happy to see how you were going to justify telling me that Justin Herbert at number 6, who has done absolutely nothing, is ahead of Dak Prescott at number 10.
Hey, Drew, what's your quarterback's record versus 500 teams?
Oh, yeah.
No, no. Drew, this is a great question, Drew, because I'll give you my answer. What's your quarterback's record versus 500 teams? Put it in the comment box. Because your quarterback should have a record versus them too. I'll give you mine if you give me yours. From now on,
who Drew with. Is Drew with the Eagles or he with the 49ers?
I don't know. I'm curious to know though. Drew, what's your team, Drew? Put it in the comment box. I want to know yours. Before you try to use a stat versus my team, let me see yours, comparative. Because that's the truth, because somebody will put my stat up there because most quarterbacks have losing records versus winning teams because winning teams are good. That's just how it goes. And I can guarantee you right now, that your quarterback, I don't even know who your quarterback is, but I guarantee you that your quarterback has a losing record versus 500 teams. Because you want to know who else has a losing record versus 500 teams? Drew Brees.
Yeah.
You know who 2 quarterbacks in NFL history only have one? Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. That's a fact. You can go to statmoves.com and they can pull that stat up for you if you don't know where to look for it. There's only 2 quarterbacks in NFL history. Brett Favre has a losing record versus winning teams.
Drew, are you an Eagle fan?
What does that mean? It means that good teams are good. Like, what people don't understand is how an NFL season is set up, right? Yeah. Most of the time, an NFL season is set up with this. You're going to play, it was 17 games. You're going to play 6, at most 7 above 500 teams. And 10 of those games are going to be what? Teams that are what? In your division, teams that you know very. You got to think you're going to play 6 games versus teams you play every year, 2 times a year.
Yeah. So
nobody is playing 17 hard teams in a 500. Like, I don't know why people get this mindset. Oh, versus like, what is that? That makes absolutely no. That's not even how an NFL season's set up. You can't play all the good teams because you don't know who's going to be good.
Drew, I don't know. You're a Philadelphia Eagle fan. You say you're 10-1.
We're 8-3. We're 8-3 versus y'all. Sit down.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all ain't beat us like that.
Y'all can't even beat us.
I mean, come on now. You know Dak Prescott tear y'all up. Stop that.
Even in the year where you won a Super Bowl, how many times did you beat the Cowboys that year?
You know the Cowboys been tearing Philadelphia up over the last 3-4 years. Don't do that now.
Single-handedly drops 50 points on y'all, bruh. And think about this. When we play the Eagles, it don't even be like no team win. It be Dak, bruh.
Yeah, Dak,
bruh. Like, Dak lights y'all up, bruh.
Come on.
I'm going to keep this right here. I will keep it a buck. We do have a 49er problem. We do.
You got a 49er problem now.
We do not have an Eagles problem, bro.
We do not have an Eagles problem.
Do y'all have a Dak problem? Yes, you do.
Yeah. We don't have an Eagles problem.
You guys are 3-8 versus Dak. Sit down.
Yeah. Stop. So
sit down.
No.
37-3. I don't even want to stop it.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, come on now. So like I'm saying, first of all, you got to explain to me how the great Jalen Hurts, because since y'all blame everything on Dak, you got to explain to me how y'all just folded like a lawn chair last year. What y'all lose, 7 out of 8 or something like that? I'm still trying to figure out how that collapse last year worked out. See, it's kind of hard for Philadelphia Eagles fans to talk, considering how we last saw the Philadelphia Eagles. Y'all want to talk about Dak 2-5 like I just saw you? Jalen Hurts lost to Baker Mayfield.
I was about to say Eagles be talking like they didn't lose in the first.
I mean, like they just closed out 10-0. 10-0 last year.
Like
y'all lost about 7 out of 8. Y'all gave us the division. All you had to do was win 1 or 2 games.
Literally.
Then you went to go see Baker Mayfield. Man, if Dak Prescott would have lost to Baker Mayfield, y'all would just be going crazy. Nobody want to talk about that. Y'all lost to Baker Mayfield. Baker. Baker took care of you, man. So let's not be talking about Dak now. I realize we 2-5. We got it, but your stat wrong though. Y'all ain't been 2-1. I mean 10-1 now. Y'all lost to us too many times. We talking about 10-1. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it now. Well, it ain't. We ain't gave y'all lost. You know, you say exactly. We gave you the division.
You were winning. You guys
we were winning. We had to win to keep up with y'all. What? You lost. You lost, Doc. Y'all lost. Y'all just blowed it. Blowed it. Y'all talk about Dak torch and choke. That was a real choke job in Philadelphia now. Ain't no doubt about that.
Because you guys led the division. You were number one.
They were number 1 seed at a time until they went on that losing streak. They were number 1. I'm just telling the facts. They lost, I believe, the last 7 out of 8 games. That's what I think that would happen or something like that. They torched. They really torched. Bottom line, y'all know that. Now, are y'all really better than that? Yeah, but you got to show it on the field. Y'all lost 7 out of the last 8 games. That was ridiculous. Oh no, Drew. We don't put stuff out. We kind of research our stuff. We just going back to what the Dallas Cowboys did in Philadelphia. Y'all haven't beat us. Dak has only lost 3 games in his career to the Philadelphia Eagles. He's been in the league since 2014 or whatever it is. Come on now. He's only lost 3. We play y'all twice a year. He's missed a couple games because of injury.
All right, so listen to this. Look at this.
Stop it.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. The Eagles, between November 26th, listen to me, November 26th, the Eagles won 1 game. After
Thanksgiving.
After Thanksgiving. God dang. Y'all need to listen to me. Y'all just need to eat less turkey.
You got no room to talk.
Listen to me. Eagles have no room to talk about the Dallas Cowboys. You guys are in a, not even gonna say predicament, but y'all ended the season horribly, bruh.
Folded like a tent. Look
at this, bruh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They went 1-7.
Good Lord.
Y'all won 1. You guys won 1. And think about this. The game before that, Buffalo, you had to go to double overtime. You lost to the San Francisco 49ers. You lost to the Cowboys. You lost to Seattle's. Thank God you played the Giants, who you beat by 6 points. Then you lost to the Cardinals.
Why?
Think about this. Then week 18, when you needed to win the division, all you had to do was do what? Beat the freaking Giants. And you know what they did? You lost.
See, why are we even talking? Why are they even talking?
Put your ass down, bruh.
Why are they even talking?
I'm sorry.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
You know I get all the bullshit. I'm sorry.
I don't get it. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm serious. I don't know what you're talking about. Why? I mean,
6 out of your last 7.
Y'all so they so delusional that they forget about what they did. They love to talk about what the Cowboys haven't done though. But good Lord, 7 out of 8,
bro. Let's just be real, bro. Like, and then
think about half season.
And then think about this. Listen to these points, bro. Listen to these points. 48, 28, 31, 38. 24, 36.
No defense.
You know what that is? You know what that is? That's y'all defense, bruh.
Defense.
Look at this. The final game, 32, 32, 36, 34, 38, 31, 28, 48.
Man, they treated the Philadelphia Eagles. They treated the Philadelphia Eagles defense like it was preseason. Seriously.
Bruh, listen, they gave up. Look at this. They gave up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bro, y'all gave up. Your defense had 7 games where they gave up 30+ points. Get off my live stream talking anything to me, bruh. Get
It's
off.
great. Y'all drunk the Kool-Aid of one good year of Jalen Hurts, and then Jalen Hurts turned into what most people said he was going to turn into. The Jalen Hurts that we all knew he was.
Hey, listen to the OG, but they got 2 wide receivers making $25 million. Praise God, right? Hey, Eagles, keep on playing your offense while your defense gives up 30 freaking points.
Wow. But talk about that, Drew, you need to get a show because I would love to come on your show, not live. I would just like to be in the chat box. Not that I'm going to chat. I would just like to see, because y'all got problems over
That
there.
hasn't sucked for 9 years. What are you talking about?
I mean, y'all, Dak ain't sucked for 9 years. Are you crazy, Doc? What you talking about? Look up the stats. You need to go look up them stats. Don't do that now. No, you gonna be realistic. Let's be realistic now. You said you was realistic.
Time out. Jalen Hurts has only been in the league 3 years.
That's it.
Wait. Hold, let me Google.
No. You got a little bit long.
Let me hold up.
You rode that bench that first year.
Hold up. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see how many years.
I know he just had one good year. That's all I know. One.
Hold on, because this is what he said.
One. And everybody say he better than everybody. Just one good year. Y'all kill me with that.
Drew, Jalen Hurts been in the league 4 years. He's going into his 5th year.
He rode that bench that first year.
But he don't know that because, he not as a Eagles fan. He's not that much of an Eagles fan. He's just an Eagles fan. But hey, man, I appreciate you, my boy, for you letting us use you, Drew, for content. It's been a blessing. I'm going to stop talking about you now because you don't even know how long your quarterback has been in the league. So I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Not even going to do that to you. You know what I'm saying? But because sometimes you be punching, you realize, man, I can't do this, man.
All I know is this: if Dak Prescott would have lost 7 out of 8, boy, y'all would have been y'all Cowboy haters would have really been going off. My goodness,
I'm making a video on that.
Yeah, serious, Doc.
Man, y'all need to get off my live stream. Matter of fact, hold on.
Y'all, hey, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. We are about to witness West Coast Cowboy make a live video right now that you will be seeing later on his pages. Please listen to this content. And most of all, support the content and share what you're getting ready to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you West Coast Cowboy.
What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast. Man, I am literally on this live show with Bishop, you know what I'm saying, from the big time show. And I just came up, this guy on here talking about these Eagles, man. And I'm going to tell you, Eagles fans, y'all need to go sit your ass down somewhere. Because when you look at these stats, man, y'all got way bigger fish to fry than the Dallas Cowboys. Did you know in the Eagles' last 7 games, they only won 1 game? And in those 7 games, their defense gave up 30-plus points 4 times. They actually gave up 30-plus points in 7 of their 17 games last year. Praise God, they're playing their wide receivers $25 million a piece, right? Matter of fact, Eagles, keep on paying your offense while you do nothing for your defense. I absolutely. Hey, this video ain't got nothing to do with me. It's just Cowboy fans being nosy. But I will tell you this: if you're an Eagles fan, you have way bigger problems than the Dallas Cowboys. So you may want to find out why your defense can't stop giving up 30 points and get the hell up out of our live show. You already know what it is. Never look down because the star's up. Peace. Bam. There we go. Clemente said, no wonder Tampa Bay whooped them. Bruh, they been giving up.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're in. Yeah, you inspired that, Drew. We thank you for it, man. We West Coast did it, so I ain't got to do it. I ain't got to say it. Now, I might come back on live when you come on mine and you start talking trash. I need you to take care of your house first. Make sure that's intact before you trying to come over here talking Dallas stuff. Because lost 7 out of 8. I mean, good. You ain't won but 1 game since Thanksgiving. Good. And y'all the one to say after Thanksgiving the Cowboys can't win nothing. That y'all, there used to be the narrative too. After Thanksgiving, the December and January, the Cowboys. I mean, y'all ain't won a game. I mean, come on now.
Almost low key, they almost missed the playoffs, bro. Because if you didn't beat Giants that 1 game, you might have missed.
They lost a half season, Doc. They were awesome in the first half of the season, and the total opposite in the next half of the season. I don't understand how y'all keep.
Y'all won one game the last 2 months. Like, bro, the one, and it's crazy because if you ask an Eagles fan, bro, they probably have no understanding, nor do they have any reason on why it happened. But y'all won one game the last 2.5 months of the NFL.
Sitting over here worried about the Dallas Cowboys.
You worried about what the Dallas Cowboys are doing.
Wow.
Craziness. But hey, man, go ahead.
Have you? You know what, Wes? I ain't done it before. I need to go get on Facebook or YouTube and find. I think Lord Bronson is the only Philadelphia content creator I know. I mean that I really pay attention to, but I may need to go find some and just see what they talking about. So I can just say, because they're gonna talk about Dallas in there anyway. I just about needed to go in they chat and just light it up with facts, like they do us right over here. See what I'm saying? But Drew still talking and all that. All I know, if you tell me you 22 and 25, all I know is Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is 1-7 the last time we saw him, and that ain't even including the playoff game. So that's 1-8. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about 1-8. Don't worry about that. Let's talk about that. 1-8. Then we'll talk about that. You understand?
Yeah. Also talk about him putting up 9, couldn't even score a touchdown in a playoff game, bro. Y'all scored 9 points, bro. All that money y'all put on your offense, and y'all scored 9 points, bro. 9. That's 3 field goals, bro.
I don't listen to him, Sadiqa. I just know who he is because I saw him on a Boss show one time. That's the only reason why I know who he is. I don't listen to no other team. We got too much business in our house to be worrying about other teams and what they doing and all that type of stuff. I ain't got time for that. I got too many problems in Dallas to be worried about with Philadelphia and the 49ers and everybody else. I don't do that. These Eagle fans that you see in here who could be on the Philadelphia Eagle content, they spend more time in Dallas business than they do their own. I ain't like them.
Hey, man, but hey, this has been a good show, man. We've been on here for about an hour and 15 minutes, man. I appreciate everybody that tapped in and tuned in with us, man, to allow us to bring this content to us, man. I know it was a couple people that was live already, but I appreciate y'all for watching us and tuning in and sharing the content, man. Shoot, hey, OJ Bishop, when you let them know when you're gonna be live again.
My next scheduled day is Saturday at 3 p.m. on 3 p.m. Central on Saturday. Like I said, I usually work. I'm off work for the summer. I work in the school system. So I got all this extra time, but I don't want to go live. I want to kind of sit back a little bit. But if Wes has me, I'll be with him tomorrow morning, whatever time this is, and we'll roll like that for now. But Saturday on my show, 3:00 p.m. Follow me easily. Follow me at and Wes, before I forget, somebody just put something about jerseys down there again. So you'll see that. I think Darren Sullivan said something about it. But anyway, follow me on YouTube, The Big Time Show. Subscribe to that if you will. And the other easy one is Facebook. Just type in The Big Time Show. Follow the show. Turn on those live notifications. You know exactly when I come on. I appreciate y'all.
What up, Buck Smith? Hey man, we got a call-in line, so we might be able to do the call-in line tomorrow. So yeah, we do the call-in line tomorrow.
You go call-in line. I ain't got no problem with that.
I forgot all about that. So yeah, we'll get it popping tomorrow. Forgot all about that. All right, so yeah, we'll get it up next time.
Drew, what in the world am I gonna bring you?
But it's the thing though. A lot of these big time talkers be talking on that talking, and you put the call line up, and what they do, Bishop?
They fold up like the Eagles.
Bro, I'm just being real. Listen to me. That's why I'm gonna keep it real. That's why I got a call in line. I do. I have one. Yeah. I just be lazily, nonchalantly not putting it up. Why? Because people be, I got now my OG Darren. He'll call in from LA. He'll call in for sure. You know what I'm saying? But all these folks like them big Dak, I have never had a certified Dak hater thumper call in and defend. Never. They be long paragraphs in my goddamn. They be sending you them breakup
chats.
Yeah, them breakup text messages. You know 15 goddamn sentences. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they refuse to come on the phone though.
Yeah. Drew seemed like the type he the type he'll want to test the waters.
I hope so. He'll be the first.
You better come on. You better come on with facts now. Don't come on here with
Hey,
no.
listen to me. Just come on. I don't even.
Oh,
dare.
you want it all.
Just come on. I don't even care. Because I mean, listen to me. If it ain't factual, this is what my mama say. You know what I'm saying? She say the truth is like a lion. If you set it free, it defend itself. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come on here. If it ain't true, guess what? It's gonna get ate alive. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
We are going to serve you up in front of the whole world, for the whole world to see on a nice platter. Put little oranges and little, you know what I mean, little vegetables on the side.
We ain't gonna destroy you because we want you to come back.
You know what I'm
We're gonna be nice about it.
He might not, but I am. Hell, you mean
Yeah,
it's
I'm nice, man.
this content? This a full contact sport, especially if you're an Eagles fan, man. It's football season, man. Hell, you mean, man? I am not tripping if Eagle fans do not like me. I am not tripping. I'm
We
fortunate.
ain't got no problem. You got a problem with the Eagles, Wes? I don't have a problem with the Eagles.
I ain't got a problem with them, but I'm just saying if you come on the show,
Yeah.
you need to come with your best. You need to come ready to
come swinging.
Yes. What the hell? I'm not about to tone it down. Hell no. No sir. No sir. Now I'm not rude. Like I won't cut you off.
No.
But if you put your head out there, I'm lopping it off.
Yeah.
and it will fall and it will bloop 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 down the stairs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly.
I do you like my quarterback do you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. We drop it.
Doing bad too, Doc.
Dak be trying to drop 50 on y'all, man.
Easily. And get 30.
Dak be going straight Madden rookie mode on y'all.
I almost said the rookie mode. Can't be stopped.
Like literally, you be watching a Eagles Dak game, you be like, damn, what he got it on rookie mode?
It's just lighting the scoreboard. Every time you look up, bam.
Bam. It's crazy, man.
Come on, man.
What was that? It's crazy. It's Kendrick Lamar and Drake over here. It's crazy, man.
Just smash.
Just smash it. You saying? They not like us. They not like us.
Exactly.
In a pair of Jordans. Dak, you a fool, man. You a fool, Dak. We doing them boys like that, man. But hey, man.
Boy, you a fool.
You already know what it is. Y'all catch me whenever the Cowboys do something crazy. I'm going to be live. And I'll be live some point later on today with somebody, man. So you already know, man. And hey, it's all love. Other than that, man, whenever we drop that call-in line, best to call in.